seem to love bubbles.
I mean, that's an incredible thing about a child. I mean, what's so great about bubbles?
They float, you can pop them. I mean, I get it. I get it.
I wish I liked anything as much as my kids like bubbles.
That's sad.
It's totally sad.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
All right, folks, this one's all about Divine Shield Paladin. I wanted to use the card Guardian Og Merchant, which some crazy people out there who know absolutely nothing think looks a little bit like me. It's absurd as far as I'm concerned. But I thought, hey, we've got all these extra ways to give Divine Shields. That's pretty cool. What about the card Blood Knight? Which I'm pretty sure has the ugliest artwork in Hearthstone, but can still be like this budget Edwin Van Cleef. Slam it as like an 18-18 on board sometimes. You're really happy, and you just win the game. And is it possible to build a deck around that? Well, sort of is. Yeah, we actually made something halfway decent and playable here. So I've got a few games spotlighting some of the crazy high rolls that are possible with this deck. Don't expect this every time, but nonetheless, you can win some games in some really surprising ways with a really, really ugly card. So if he commits an early Dark Skies here, I don't think we're upset at all. We preserved the 2/2 for free, basically. It was going to clear regardless. Angling Rod is certainly worse for now than this. Let's go again here. Angling Rod we want to be follow-up instead. It was a cool list. And I loved the YouTube thumbnail for it. Oh my god. The Spell Sword Mage thumbnail was like, to me, one of the most beautiful thumbnails I've ever made. Okay, let's keep pushing here. We're probably playing Murder, but let's see what we find first. Yeah, no need to Argent Square here. All right, are we good against Dark Skies here? They're going to 8 cards. We have 9 health. If he Dark Skies this and it does not die, he gets absolutely murdered. He can tap Dark Skies to clear though, I guess, so that would be sad. Aw, man. Murder in the deck. We're probably going Angling Rod here to keep pushing and getting some resources at the same time. Although, True Silver Argent Square is on curve, which is pretty sweet. True Silver works is, or the way Argent Square Divine Shield works is, if he tries to Nether Breath this, it will not heal it. And obviously he can Nether Breath his own stuff. There's ways around that, but that is kind of funny. All right, I'm gonna go this way and see if we can't just win straight up instead of worrying about minions on board. We may have to reload a little bit, but Salt's Pride can reload, so we don't necessarily need the Angling Rod reload as significantly. I think we're still in a really, really tough spot here, but we're gonna fire another breath to heal. Yeah, he had to pop the shield first. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, we gotta clear this. It's too spooky. But we can go face the Archer Commander, that's fine. I just, we don't have the sort of like reach and follow-up damage of something like Demon Hunter. And even Demon Hunter can have trouble getting there against Quest Warlock. They sometimes just can't get the damage enough outs. So I think our odds of getting the damage is incredibly slim. We're gonna have an almost impossible time. Like if he drops an Abyssal here or Kortot, depending on whatever variety of the list this is, I think we're doomed. Paladin maybe gives me a little bit more room to operate, but still, checks that big threat I had. That was one of my more oh my god, that's actually some nice damage output. This draws me a Guardian Og Merchant, an Argent Squire, or a Sallet's Pride, or Scarlet Crusaders. None of which are really that helpful. Could hit a War Leader or another Bluegill here for even more burst. But that's still only 7 damage, and he's at 10, and likely to gain a ton more soon. So Argent Commander is not a top deck out, sadly. Mrs. Gilbin's coming to say hello. Why? You can't find your phone, so you need me to call you. Okay. Why do you look like a giraffe? Oh, that's funny. Okay. Man, this is a really big Blood Knight, but is it a game winner, How much mana do we have? 8. So 3, 5, 6, 7. Like an Og Merchant Thirst stuff, that's fine.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
That's an upgrade. I need to attack that as well. But do I need to attack it now? I'm only dealing 4 damage to it. It's not dying. This would only be 6 damage, right? So I'm not killing it. Shoot, am I really 1 damage off from killing it? 4 and 6, yeah. If I hit the right Murloc, I could kill it, but that's so unlikely. I guess I can't attack it this turn then, which means it's gonna get to trade into my Blood Knight potentially, but it's okay. We can live with that. Alright, it's a big Blood Knight for sure. Nervous leaving this alive. I mean, leaving it alive is not particularly any extra punishing, but it's just annoying that I didn't get through the taunt, right? And it can trade. So he only needs like 3 damage now to clear the Blood Knight. He's out of Dark Skies though, but certainly a Moarg, Nether Breath puts in a lot of work on it if he has that. And I still don't have enough damage from hand to find the win, even if the taunt goes away. Blessing of Kings could open that up with the Bluegill, right? We would have 9 and he's at 8, but I'm, again, anticipating huge heals incoming. Run him out of spells for his Malygos? I don't think so. He'll eventually turn the corner. Did you find it? Where was it? I didn't understand what you said, but it's okay. Oh my god, how much damage is this? Oh my god, we have lethal, Boo! You did it! You're a good luck charm, Boo! You did it! That's great. You look good. I knew it was you. I knew you were gonna do it. Good job, Boo. Nice! Crazy win! We actually got there. Force the Twisting Nether. Wow. Alright. This deck's, you know, I'm intrigued. Suddenly we're winning some games and I'm like starting to get a little intrigued. All right, I like this a lot, but I want to find either Blood Knight before committing to that or just another good follow-up card, I think. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. All right, good 2-drop again if we don't want to go in a Hand of Its All. We might think about it. It kind of depends, right? If we think he has like Livewire Lance, this is... Oh my god, is it Quest? No, Pirate, okay. I think I like Trade Bone Chewer better here, right? Oh, now that changes things a little bit, maybe. No, I think I still like this, actually. Value trade here makes quite a bit of sense. Get these 3 health dudes rolling before the Gnarg buff comes in, or the axe comes in. If we can keep up with a full-on Pirate Warrior with this deck, that's a good sign. Might actually be something where we don't have to worry too much about our late game value. Just kind of turn the corner on it and call it a day, right? Okay, this makes Hand of A'dal interesting again. If we hand here, this goes to 5. It still dies to the weapon. I think we just trade here and hand here, right? Or we could maybe just not hand anything and go for the Underlight Angling Rod instead. Start generating those resources in hand. The problem is if I ever lose a minion on board, if I fall behind on board totally, I do risk the Hand of A'dal not being active at all, but I don't think that's a super high risk. Let's force this weapon to take a sort of inopportune trade here, if it wants to, right? You don't feel great about hitting the 4-1 with this, I don't think. Sungill, it's like, yeah, okay. My hand is pretty empty again. Certainly the Underlight Angling Rod can fix that, but... Sky Barge. Ugh. That feels like something I have to kill, but don't really want to. I guess Hand of A'dal, Guardian Og Merchant, trade attack is like okay. But man, it doesn't feel good, does it? I might just dump the Bone Chewer Brawler and the Hand of A'dal defensively here, just to keep the trades clean. Let's see what we find. Scargill. I do have a Murloc that can reap that benefit, but I'd say it's not worth. I guess I don't really have to use the Hand of A'dal at all right now if I want. I could just drop the Salad's Pride as a reload tool and the Imprisoned Sungill to set up. That's probably better. The Sungill means I'll have minions in the future somewhat reliably for Hand of A'dal. They won't be able to attack with initiative or anything, but this just presents more like awkwardness for his weapon and maybe this trade where it's like, ugh, I don't really want to kill that Salad's Pride with this stuff, but I guess I have to. It does make me a little nervous to fall behind on board, giving up initiative, essentially, for value. But I didn't have a great way to stop that anyway, because Bone Chewer Brawler buff was just going to die to weapon trade regardless, so he was going to get the board at any cost. So I do actually hit the Murger for the Scargill. That's not bad. It's actually not bad. I'll take the discount maybe, man. It's about as good of a reload as I think I have, isn't it? Scarlet or Dalaran Crusader's arguably better, but not really. Let's just go, man. Let's take it. I love it. We're now Murloc boys.
Trust the pirate's code.
If Murder can survive here, this initiative, and get the hand of it all, that would be really nice. Looks like that might indeed be the case. So we can kill the 3/3. We can Aug Merchant the 2/1. And maybe we play a Bone Chewer Brawler? I don't know. I gotta think about it. Let's see what... Yeah, actually, Bone Chewer Brawler Hand of Protection's pretty cool. 1 and 2. Or actually, just, oh my. That's cool, too, to think about later. Would I rather Aug Merchant the Bone Chewer? No, I sure wouldn't, right? I don't think so. I think we just kill the 2-1 here. We're winning the board pretty hard at this stage. The Bone Chewer Brawler is actually fine at 3 health, but I'm going to go ahead and give it Divine Shield anyway. Just to make it a little more awkward. He may not actually be able to kill it right now, which would be fantastic. And then I have a ton of board initiative for any sort of return trades in the future. I guess Captain Greenskin's the worst case scenario on killing this Bone Chewer, if that's what he wants to do. Worst case is probably not the best way to describe that, but worst expected case. Let's put it that way. Okay. This feels fine. We can just clean these up and play Scarlet Crusader and a Blood Knight and get a honking big board here. Gonna go crazy. Oh my god, I could almost play that too. I don't think I need to though. I think we're fine. Keep the Murlocs in case they matter later. Alright. Would I rather do this to squeeze in a hero power? No, I think the... Well, actually, maybe because of a risky skipper. Actually, it puts a little more survivability on board than the Scarlet Crusader, because these have 2 health. Could still play these next turn together. This goes to 6/6, so it's not going to die to the Crusader. Actually, let's do that instead. The 1 health here obviously also dies, but we don't care about that 1 health as much, right? There's not much attack bundled in with it. This makes this slightly harder to kill. I mean, I'm sure it would still die to risky skipper in most cases, but it at least presents better on curve mana utilization and potential extra survivability, right? Mortal Strike the 6/6 to stay alive. That's the dream. Okay, we have achieved dream status. That's exactly what we wanted to see. That's perfect. Okay. Is this ever just lethal? It didn't count. Are we there? No, we're short. Okay, I'm gonna hold here on everything. I'm not even gonna hero power. Well, I don't know. Does a warrior have anything that punishes board spacing? Never mind. I'm gonna play this. I take it back. Just extra survivability on board could really help us get there. I mean, I think this is all that matters because it's the best against risky skipper, and that's probably his only out. So I don't think the Crusader matters in the slightest, but you never know. Just in case. Going face. He's dead. Cool. That was fun. Oh, does that ever stop me? No, certainly not. Certainly not. In fact, here's that value we got. Nice. GG, Pirate Warrior, the real Queso. Queso sounds good too. Man, I'm hungry, I guess. Okay. Good opener here, I think. Dalaran Crusader, unnecessary right now. We're trying to find Blood Knights, I think, in particular, to make sure we have some payoff here. South of Arc can copy Nomi, but it's just too expensive to do it in a single turn. We're kind of chasing that old Seance style Nomi play. Not for this deck, obviously, but when we're talking about that sort of line, that's the sort of thing I'm thinking about. Murder's a lot stickier here against Rogue. Not actually too much stickier than Bone Chewer, I guess, really, but a little bit stickier. So better for the hand of a doll, ultimately, I think. We're not triggering Ambush right now, but we are triggering Dirty Tricks. This could get sapped, which is a little annoying. I mean, also, of course, minion zapped, which is more annoying even, perhaps, but that demands a secret again, which is not hard to achieve. Crusader on 3 looks great. Blessing of Kings will probably have a sticky minion on 4. Just keep going face, feel good. Why do you save up so much gold? I don't really save up gold. It naturally accrues. I'm not making like a point of it to save up gold or anything. I don't really buy stuff and I play the game a lot, so it just kind of naturally stocks itself up, you know? I will say backstab. I buy most of my packs at the beginning of the expansion, you know, so that naturally is a way to save some gold. I think we'll likely be able to stick a minion here for the Blood Knight follow-up, but if not, we still have Murder into Blood Knight. And if we do stick a minion, we'll probably Argent Protector into Blood Knight instead, just because I think these are valuable minions to protect. But looks like he might be taking some extra face damage here to clear one of these. Oh no, he decides not to attack. Never mind. Ooh, Guardian Og Merchant is the nuts on these. I do float a mana though if I go that route for the Blood Knight. I think I'd prefer to not float the mana right now. I think I'd prefer to keep this straight. I do wish we had 6 mana for sure. No question there. But I think I like this a little better. For now. We can use this on the 6/6 to protect it. We can use this to make better trades, etc. But we're certainly making a good push right now. These 2/3s are definitely more exposed. Titanic Lackey, that's the sort of thing I could easily now trade into with the Divine Shield. Another Mana Saver. I'm reading like Malygos here, right? Feels like a Malygos play. Having all these mana ramps and stuff. Card draw, stealth. Maybe some kind of Mally line out the back there. We can also go Kings here just to get 6 to the face. I think we do want to pressure a fair bit. Let's do that actually. Let's Kings this. I think I could also Divine Shield it if I want. The Divine Shield's not especially good against this 1/1 Titanic Lackey's the problem, right? If I leave this as is, it goes down to 3 health. He kills it with a Mana Saver. That's not the end of the world. If I Divine Shield it, it's both of these. It's 6. Oh, actually, I'm using the Divine Shield immediately, so never mind. That's fine. We float a mana, but that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I think this health on board is really important. So, okay. We actually do have lethal represented currently because he can't, based on what we see, clear these 6/6s. Clearly, Rogue will have some answer to these, but as it stands, this is sufficient. Faceless Lackeys, usually not relevant. Oh, that's awfully relevant though. Oh my god. Bonus taunt roll sucks. We were already gonna have to push through 1, now I gotta push through 2. Blech. These together though do help me do that pretty well. Still gonna get 6 to the face here, it looks like. Does he have another play on this? Like, oh no, he's just leaving it. Oh, Hand of Vidal. Oh my goodness. If I Hand of Vidal, I can't Argent Commander though, which seems weak. I think we want to just Argent Commander here, Guardian Og Merchant here, trade and hit 6 to the face, right? We have a huge board. We don't have any direct damage, but he's at 5 and we still have a ginormous set of dudes. I think I do want to Og Merchant here to preserve the health balance between these. I don't want to put this to 3. It opens up an extra trade line. Anyway, this is good, I think. Arguably, maybe. Could try to save this Argent Commander for damage later, but I think it's more important to just swarm the board and push the 6 now. I mean, 6 now is worth more than 4 later, arguably, right? Okay. Does he have a way to answer all this? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Possibly. I doubt it. I don't think I'm ever dead. Great Scalicron helps him kill one of the 6 attack dudes. But what about the 4/2? The 4/2 is all I need right now with Hand of Vidal. I don't even need the 6/5. If the 4/2 lives, we're good to go. Ah, maybe ordering there. Mistake. The coins do enough? A big Edwin doesn't matter. He's just gonna suicide here, it looks like. Yep. Okay, cool. Good win, man. Well, I don't know. Maybe Seal Fading? No, he can't Seal Fate. That doesn't help him. Yeah, he's just suicide. Fancy concede. I like that. Respect the fancy concedes always. Psycho. That was a good win, guys. That felt awesome, man. Not exactly sure what we were playing against. Some kind of stealthy, I think probably a Malygos Rogue, but I don't know for sure.